We are here with Spencer from Periphery, and this is Goetiamedia. Well, Spencer, you guys may think that Misha's status of guitar god may become out of control because everybody praises him, and you think this may put more pressure to have better guitar parts on your songs?
No, I think that was something that was a thing with the band maybe, back in like 2010 when our first album came out and like a little bit after that. But I think, ever since Periphery 2 came out and everybody started writing in the band and it wasn't just Misha's thing anymore, and especially now that Juggernaut's out and that was like an amalgamation of literally everybody in the band like sitting down and overseeing everything, and it wasn't just one person spearheading it, that I think it's coming across to the fans more so that way. And the new fans that we gain, I think, aren't really in that mindset anymore, which is kind of cool. It's going from something that was kind of somebody's solo project with just a bunch of other people playing it back in 2010 to now being a full band. It's cool. Yeah.
Release a double album. That's a huge movement. How was the experience for you to make a double album?
Yeah, not just because it was a double record, but I think more so because it was a concept record, and trying to tell a story and fit that into 70 tough, and with only having so much time on a record that you can fit a whole story into and try and make it come across the way it's supposed to come across. That was the challenge, especially for me. I can't speak for the rest of the guys, but for me, writing the story and the lyrics and trying to make everything fit together, it was definitely a big challenge, and I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. Not anytime.
Do you guys are enjoying with being considered as pioneers of the genre, or you just want to think when you are a good progressive metal band?
Yeah, we don't like to put labels on anything. People can call us a gent band if they want. I personally don't get it. I don't get what the whole gent thing is. I guess we're lumped into that. But, I just look at us, we're just like a progressive metal band. But people can call us whatever they want to. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. Periphery is known for mixing several styles in your songs. Have you any frontier that you think, I will never cross, or I will never try that style to mix with my music?
I think the only thing I would never try mixing in our music is maybe country, but that's because I'm not a huge fan of country. Anything else goes as far as I'm concerned. You'd have to ask the other guys, though.
Okay. What do you do to make a different set every night and surprise the fans?
It's kind of tough because when we start thinking about the set list for the tour, we pick one set list and we have to program it. We have to program our patch changes and certain things into the computer and the clicks and everything, since we play to a click. So we can't just change things on the fly that easily. If we wanted to change our set list in the middle of tour, we'd have to really like take a day off and like practice and like switch to the set in the computer around. So it's not very easy to do for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Technology.
Yeah. Well, which is the most boring song to play? I don't mean the song is boring. I mean you play so many times.
I think you know what it is. You probably know what it is. Icarus Lives. Because we've played that at literally every single show we've ever played since that song has been written. Every single show. It's not up to us, The fans want to hear it, so we play it for the fans. They're paying to come see us play, so it's not up to us. It's up to them.
Okay. Well, last time you were here, if I don't remember bad, it was in 2012 with Dream Theater. Yeah. What do you think about the Spanish fans, Spanish shows?
Great. Last night we played in. Yeah, great experiences. And last night we played not too far from here in Barcelona, and the fans were just insane. They ate it up, and it was even better than the last time we've been in the area. So it's cool. It's cool to see the fan growth,
Yeah. This is easy. The worst and the best experience you ever had in a show?
I've definitely pooped my pants before on stage when I was sick. Not crazy or anything, but one of those times where you're like jumping up and down and you don't you don't have as much control over your body when you're sick, and you've got some kind of stomach virus or something. Imagine that, like jumping around on stage and screaming. Every once in a while, something will slip out, and it's not too fun, not too comfortable on stage.
And the best?
The best? That's tough. We've had so many good experiences on stage. I would say for me, my most memorable show was probably playing, I think it was back in 2013, maybe 2012. It was 2012 in Manila, in the Philippines. We played to like 20,000 people with a bunch of other bands, some other bands that we're friends with, like Darkest Hour, We Came as Romans. It was a really cool experience, and it was just, having all your friends' bands there, and we got to play on this giant stage. It was like a Metallica-sized stage. It had 2 stages. It was like the back stage that the drums and everything was set up on. Then there was a walkway that went up to this front part of the stage with more monitors and more speakers and just TV screens everywhere. And I felt like I was like Britney Spears or some shit, man. It was awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've been touring since 2011, right?
2010.
2010, okay. You play with so many bands. Have you any concrete band you want to play again?
If I could play with another band again, it would definitely be Dream Theater. That was like a dream come true for all of us, going on a tour like that. And I think we would all love to make that happen again. And if there was a band that I would just want to play with once that I've never played with, that's what you were asking, right? Yeah, I think it would be Slipknot for me. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So 2011 was the year that you play a cover from Metallica to record for the video game Homefront.
Yeah.
How was that? How was the experience?
That was fun, and I've never done a Metallica cover before, and I don't think any of my bandmates have, so it was a first time for all of us. And it was kind of cool because, whether or not all of us listen to Metallica at this point in our lives, it was a band that I think influenced all of us from, an early stages from being a musician. When you start playing metal, I don't think you can get by without listening to Metallica. I think they have a very hard staple in the metal musician community, and it definitely had an influence on me from an early age playing guitar, because that's what I started doing before I was a singer. I started playing guitar, and I got into playing Metallica, and I may not listen to them anymore, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool, taking something from that early of a stage in your musician career and getting to have an outlet like that. It was cool.
As a good singer and a singer with a huge vocal range, do you have any special ritual before the show or any special way to take care of your voice every day?
No, just warming up and then drinking some whiskey. Yeah. That's what I do. That's my ritual.
Okay, that's cool. Imagine you get ill 2 days before starting a tour. Who you want to replace you?
Nobody. I'll do it. I'll get on stage sick. I do it every single tour. Nobody's gonna replace me. Nobody.
Any names?
Hey, how about Alex Rudinger? Maybe Alex Rudinger could replace me. Oh, he didn't hear me. God damn it.
What are your plans for next year?
I think we're going to write and record a new record at the beginning of next year, and then around like May through the rest of the year we'll be touring and hopefully be back over in Europe. Yeah.
That's all. Spencer from Periphery.